Hello, everybody. This is BKA Chief bringing you some more MVP Baseball 2005 action. I know it's been a while, but here we go again. It's the Mets and the Marlins. This time it's going to be from South Beach itself. So let's take a look at our starting pitching matchup. For the Mets, will they send up Zach Wheeler? Wheeler looking for his 11th win, striking out 122 batters over his 86 innings of work. And for the Marlins, they will send up right-hander Tsuyoshi Sheets. Sheets at a 1-7 mark with a 5.84 ERA. Struck out 35 batters, walked 16. So it's been a bit of a rough season, rough run of him for him, as well as it has been for the Marlins. The biggest problem for him has been mostly run support, as the Marlins have ranked near the bottom in most offensive categories. So there's our starting pitching matchup. We're going to bring up the lineups in just a bit. And we have our starting lineups. And for the Mets, it's going to look like this. Julio Fuentes will be leading things off. He'll be playing second base. Following him is Eric Moore, but he will not be at first base. He will actually be in center field. The reason being is that we are making some change. All right, so batting third is Omar Saenz. He's, of course, in his standard left field. Batting cleanup is first baseman Matt Barkett. Barkett, of course, getting the start in lieu of to give David Wright a break. Batting fifth, catcher Travis d'Arnaud. Jose Reyes will play shortstop, bat sixth. Willie Hayes plays right field. He'll bat seventh. Devin Williams will fill in at third base. He will, of course, bat eighth. And batting ninth, of course, is pitcher Zach Wheeler. Now the Marlins will counter with the likes of Ed Dingman getting the start in lieu of Jim Snyder. He will of course play second base. Shortstop is B.J. Perez. He'll bat second. Trey Soto's the left fielder. He'll bat third. Billy Ainsworth is at first base. He's batting cleanup. John Kotze, one of the top 100 prospects in baseball, according to Baseball America, will be playing right field and bat fifth. Getting the start out in center field and batting sixth is Ray Smith in lieu of Bailey Griffey, also looking to give him a little bit of a break. Hector Munoz is the catcher. He bats seventh. Batting eighth is Fred Johnson. He's at third base. And, of course, batting ninth and pitching is Tsuyoshi Sheets. So there you go. There's our starting lineups. We've had our starting pitching matchup. First pitch coming up. From Pro Player Stadium in Miami, Florida, it is the New York Mets taking on the Florida Marlins. Well, sorry, I got a little ahead of myself. There's our starting line. There's Tsuyoshi Sheets getting his final warm-up tosses in. There you see his numbers. Not ideal, but then again, the Marlins not exactly known for giving him a lot of run support to work with his 1-7 mark, so it's a little hard to really give him that harsh, although that ERA near 6 is... So here's Julio Fuentes, 529, 1 homer, 10 RBIs, leading things off. First pitch, hit on the ground, that's gobbled. One away. So here's Eric Moore with one out, nobody on. The pitch, lined in left field, that's a base hit. So the Mets will have a one-out base runner. So 1 out, 1 on for Omar Saenz. Saenz knocking on the door of 700. And there's a check over at Moore at first. He's back safely. Runner goes, swing and a miss. Throw! Not in time. So now Moore goes to second with a 0-1 count. That's lined into left field. That's going to get down for a hit. Moore's turning third. He'll come home and he will score. So a good RBI single for Omar Saenz, and it's 1-0 New York. So that'll put Saenz at first with 1 out, and Matt Barkett coming to the plate. Barkett's struggling slightly, average around 400. Well, struggling as pertains to this lineup. Swing and a miss. The throw. Not in time. So another stolen base There's a two-seam. Threw him the two-seamer and he couldn't catch up. Swing and a miss. And again. And another steal that puts it. So now Barkett's really got to picking out this one. It's the other way to right field, giving Chi. And he will make the catch. Tagging and scoring will be signs. It's 2-0. So it's 2 out and nobody on. d'Arnaud the batter. Here comes d'Arnaud. 26 homers so far this year, 177 hits. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. They're looking to... Up the middle, that is a base hit. Low bridges the pitcher. So d'Arnaud is on with 2 away. d'Arnaud's on first, 2 men away, and he hung in there with that split. He hung in there with a splitter. Just lined it up, sent it right back to return to center. So here's Reyes. Reyes fine. It takes a tumble, and he loses the play. So an infield single will put 2 runners on with 2 out for Willie Hayes. And another hit in the air towards right center field, and that is going to be off the fence. In play, d'Arnaud coming around. He will score. Reyes following suit and heading for third with an RB with a 2-run triple. Is Willie Hayes, and that makes it a 4-0 Mets lead. So here's Williams, flirting with 600. Gobbled up, and that'll do it. So the Mets pick up 4 on 5 hits. They leave a runner on third. So the Marlins will get their chance. No score. There you see the defensive alignment for the Mets as Zach Wheeler gets his final warm-up tosses in. So stepping to the plate is Ed Dingman, 273, no homers, 2 runs batted in. For Dingman, this is his 11th game getting into. He's only hit 3 hits for 11 at bats. He's had 1 extra base hit, scored 2 runs. Looks like he's getting ready. Here comes the first pitch. In there for a called strike. And it's 0-1 to the Marlins second baseman. Change up, swing and a miss. And Dingman behind 0-2. Wheeler, of course, broke a record, striking out 20. And there's the strike. Swinging strikeout, and he gets 1 out. No, there's the first out. So here comes B.J. Perez, the regular shortstop for Florida. Perez coming into this game with a .289 average, 8 homers, 22 runs batted in. Tied for the team league in home runs with first baseman Ainsworth, who is currently in the hole. Here comes the first pitch from Wheeler. Slider catches the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. And here comes the 0-1 from Wheeler. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, curveball that time, and it's 0-2 now to Perez. Arno gives him the sign. Here's the pitch, 0-2. Popped him up. Left side, Reyes out on the outfield grass. And that is out number 2. So here's Tres Soto, .315 on the year. 7 homers, 29 RBIs. And it was a good thing they got Perez. Perez is the team's leading base stealer. Dots the corner with the 2-seam. Remember with a call. 0-1. Slider swung on and missed. And once again, he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Curveball popped foul. David Wright near the coach's box. Now Devin Williams, I should say. And he'll make the grab. Side retired. My apologies. So we'll go to the second. Wheeler, the pitcher, to lead off. And it's Fuentes and Moore to follow. Grounded towards second base. And that will be the first out. Now, here's Fuentes. He's 0 for 1. Grounded to first his first time up. That's one, however, that looks like it's going to be an extra base hit. And he finds a hole. Cut up at the 404 is Smith. He's going to try for 3. Here comes the throw. Offline, not in time. It's a triple. So a line drive triple for Fuentes, and that'll put a runner in third with 1 away. For the Mets, that's their 6th hit of the game. And good hustle by Fuentes. So here's Moore. Singled, stole a base, came around to score. Forget that he's got pop, and that's hit in the air to deep left center. That one is gonna go. 398 feet. That for Eric Moore. That is home run number 44. So he clears the teal monster. And it's now a 6-0 game. And that's going to bring out the manager to talk with Sheets, and he does not look pleased. So here's Signs, a RBI single, stole 2 bases, and also came around to score. Shot towards the gap in left center. That's going to get down. Going to be extra bases. Up with it is Smith near that Bermuda Triangle. He's going to try for 3, and he is going to make it with another triple. So that is going to be it for Sheets. Sheets is going to leave. A.J. Burnett is going to come in. So he goes 1 1/3, allows 6 runs, 7 hits. And there you see, and there we're going to see A.J. Burnett's numbers. This is going to be his 7th appearance, and it has not been that pretty. So now we have Barkett, sac fly to right. Drove in a run. Swung and missed. Swing and a miss. Line up the middle, but caught by the shortstop Perez. So a rough day. What looked like was going to be a surefire base hit. That was a changeup swung on and missed. Hit in the air towards left, but caught. And that'll do it. So after a triple, they strand him twice. So we go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mets picked up 2 runs in the top half. That's grounded to first pitch swing and grounded toward the right side. Fuentes has it, throws to first in time, 1 away. So here's John Kotze. Kotze, 284 hitter. Despite the decent hitters on the lineup, they are still ranked near the bottoms in runs scored and runs per game. So slider catches the corner for a strike, 0-1. Changeup, that's in for a called strike, and quickly Kotze is behind, 0-2. Comes the 0-2 pitch, fastball, swing and a miss, and that's strikeout number 2 for Wheeler. 2 down here in the second. 6 runs, 8 hits so far for New York. First pitch, off speed. That dots the corner for a strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball. Catches the inside part of the plate. And now quickly he's behind 0-2. 0-2 pitch is popped up down the first base line. Barkett giving, and he'll catch it in foul ground. Side retired. 1-2-3 goes the Marlins. They're down 6-0. We go to the third inning. Reyes to lead off. Singled score. Infield single came around to score. Takes a pitch inside, ball one from Brunette. That's lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Cut off deep, but he will. In front of the. He tripled and grounded towards short. That's the first out, but Reyes will get to second. Reyes takes his lead. Pitch is low. The throw, not in time. A stolen base. Another steal so far in this game for you. Moore has a steal. Science has 2. Williams swings and misses at the cutter, and that's 1-1. First cutter missed low. That's lined up the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in a run. That's deep out there. It's going to be extra bases. He's going to try for 3. No throw to third. It's a triple for. It's a triple for Williams. So here's Wheeler. Wheeler flies one towards right center. Catching it, making the catch. Tagging and scoring is Williams, and that makes it an 8-0 game. So the Mets finding ways to put runs across. Williams drove in a run with a triple. Zach Wheeler drives him in. It's two out, nobody on, and here's Fuentes. Fuentes tripled, but was stranded. Tripled, but came around on the home run. And that's a base hit up the middle. So here's Moore. 2 for 2. Single and a homer. If you can find that. And there's a line drive towards the gap. That should be extra bases. Fuentes coming around. He will score. Heading for third is Moore. There will be no throw. And now it's another runner at third base. And there's another shot towards the gap. That's going to. And Moore can just walk on in. Cut out in that Buenaventura triangle by Smith. And here comes. He's going for third again. His second triple of the game. He just finds that shot. So here's Barkett looking to hopefully break that over. Up the middle, there's a base hit, and he's got that. And he finally puts one through the hole. He finally gets on the board with the base hit in the hit column. And now he gets his second RBI of the night, and it's 11-0. So 5 runs already in, and looks like Burnett's starting to take on some water. Slider misses low, ball 1. They're starting to get a bit more patient. Line smashed, but caught by Dingman. That'll retire the side. But the Mets put up a 5 spot to extend their lead to 11. So here's Munoz, the catcher. Munoz coming into this game with a .322 average with a homer and 11 RBIs. Not too bad for your 7th-place hitter. And that fastball is in for a called strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. And they say and I'm not I'm guessing that means it's a called strike, but it's 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Wheeler. 1 out here in the third. And he was well laid on that fastball. So here comes Fred Johnson, 268 average, 1 homer, 7 RBIs. Not bad for an 8th place hitter. Slider, that's in for a called strike. He is just and Wheeler is just pounding the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Wheeler ahead 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss. He struck him. 4th strikeout. So that'll bring A.J. Burnett to the plate. Burnett, of course, still without an... Burnett has 3 at-bats, no hits. Still looking for that first hit of the year. Wheeler hoping it's not him. That slider has been money. Strike 1. The slider has been a pretty money pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball. So we've seen 2 breaking balls. What's the next call? 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he strikes the side out in order. And that, I believe, would be an immaculate inning. 9 pitches, 9 strikes. An immaculate inning for Wheeler. We go to the 4th. Mets still up by 11. 2 for 2. Singled, stole a base. 2 singles, 1 stolen base, and scored a run. Swung and missed at the high cutter. And it's 0-1 to the Mets shortstop. 0-1 delivery. Line towards that left center field gap, and again he's got extra bases. That's in the corner. Reyes can run, can he? He will make it with a stand-up triple. So again, the Mets will get a runner on third with fewer than 2 outs. So yet another triple in this game. Willie Hayes has one of his own. And the first pitch swing, he pops it up. Caught by the second base. Dingman, 1 away. Here's Williams. Williams with a triple of his own. Line, and he finds that gap again, but this one's going to get cut off. It'll skill drive even Reyes with the Mets' 12th run. So here comes Wheeler. Williams is off and running, and that's going to find the hole, and it's going to go for a while. Extra bases for Wheeler. Could he get in on the triple trouble? He's going to try. No throw to third, and Zach Wheeler has a triple. So Wheeler triples, and well, it looks like he's seen enough. Luis Ordonez will come in and take on the pitching. And that will be it on the line for A.J. Burnett. Burnett goes 2 innings, is responsible for the runner on third base, has given up 9 hits, and so far 7 runs. We're going to take a look at Luis Ordonez's numbers. This will be his 8th appearance. He's got an ERA that's... oh boy. Well, you see that there on your screen. That has been a doozy. So Fuentes, single and a triple, 2 for 3. Takes that one high, ball 1. Ground ball, that'll get a run in. 2 outs, but the run comes in. It's now 14-0, and that run is now charged 2. Hit in the air towards left field. It's deep, fairly, but playable. And it's caught on the warning track by Soto. That'll do it, but they pick up 3 and chase A.J. Burnett. Bottom of the 4th, top of the order. Ed Dingman coming up. He struck out swinging his first time up. That slider catch in there for a called strike. Stop me if you heard that one before. 0-1. 0-1 delivery. Off-speed pitch is popped up. Foul ground. Williams there. And he makes the grab for the first out. So here is Perez. Pop to short. His first time up. Gets the slider for a called strike once again. 0-1. A 1 delivery. Stays away with a curveball, and he's out in front. 0-2. Got 5 strikeouts already. Can he make number 6? 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air towards left. Play over there towards the line is Signs. He's there. He'll make the grab. 2 away. So here's Trey Soto, 0 for 1. Popped into foul ground. Fouled out to third. Curveball, that's in for a called strike. Seems to like starting off with a breaking ball, whether it be the slider or the curveball. 0-1 pitch. Grounded towards third. Williams right there. He'll fake the throw, and that will retire the side. So through 4, we're through 4. It's the Mets 14 and the Marlins nothing. So here is Signs. Pair of triples. Hits one in the air towards left. Soto under it. He'll make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. So here's Barkett, 1 for 2. Sac fly, 2 RBI, 2 runs driven in. Sends this one to right field. And Kotze will make the grab there. 2 men out. 2 up, 2 quickly set aside. Here's d'Arnaud, 1 for 3. And d'Arnaud jumps on that one, and he lines one in the center field, a base hit. So the Mets refuse to go down quietly. And Reyes, 2 singles and a triple. Hit into center field, it's deep, but it's playable. And that'll do it. So Ordonez gives up, has gone through 4 batters and has given up 1, has gone through 6 batters, gotten a hit, given up a hit, and retire the other 5. So we are now at the bottom of the 5th. Billy Ainsworth grounded out to second his first time up. 2-seamer, swing and a miss. And he is ahead 0-1. 0-1 delivery. Grounded, but foul. And so now Ainsworth behind in the count, 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball into right, giving him, and dives, he makes the catch! So that takes a hit away from Ainsworth. 1 out here in the 5th. So here's Kotze. Kotze struck out swinging. Swing and a miss. Going to miss the breaking ball. Curveball that time. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the changeup. And he's quickly behind again. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him on the fastball. 1-0-1 on the gun. There's strikeout number 6 for Whaler. 2 out, nobody on. Here is Ray Smith. Smith fouled out to first. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Slider, and he is well behind. 0-2. What do you expect him to do next? Pull the string. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He whiffs at the curveball. And and the Marlins are turned away in the 5th. So they're going to make a slight defensive change here. Make a defensive change out in left. Despite them wanting to give him the night off, Bailey Griffey will take over in left field for Trey Soto. Let's take another look to see if anybody else has been subbed in or subbed out. And it does not look like the case. That's just Bailey Griffey is the only substitution made by the Marlins. So here's Hayes, 1 for 3. And he lines one right back to the pitcher. Pure self-defense, but it's 2 and out. So 1 out. So a hard out number 1. Ordonez and that's lined towards the gap in left center. That's going to be extra bases for Williams. Will he stop at second or will he try for 3? He's going to try for 3. His second triple. A 1-out triple. And here's Wheeler. He's 1 for 2. Ground out, sac fly, and a triple. That'll do. That'll work. But the run will score. And that's going to make it a 15-run game for New York, as they cash in on that runner on third base. Williams comes in to score easily. So here is Fuentes, 2 for 4. Single and a triple, 2 runs driven, 2 runs scored. Through the hole, it's in for a base hit. Took a little try. That's his 3rd hit. So here's more. Just a double shy of the cycle. To left, and it's down. Base hit. Low line drive. That's his 4th base hit. So 2 runners on, 2 out. They're off. And it's through for a base hit. In to score is Fuentes. Moore going to third. And they're going to score that one a double. A ground ball double. That'll bring Barkett with 2 on and 2 out. That's shot and shot foul. That'll get down. No play. That's the first strike. Barkett 1 for 3. And Noberto Pena, the left-hander, is getting loose in the bullpen for the Marlins. Swing and a miss. And now he's behind 0-2. 2-pitch lined up the middle. That's a base hit going into center field. That'll bring in a pair. So there's a 2-run single for Matt Barkett. That makes it a 4-run 6th and an 18-run lead for New York. So here's d'Arnaud, 2 for 4, pair of singles, scored a run. To center field, that is gonna get down and get against the wall. Racing for third, he's gonna try for it. They're gonna try for third. It's a triple for d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud's got a triple. It has been triple palooza here in Miami. Swing and a miss. You got a runner on third, 2 out. And he pops this one up. Shallow left. Out there is Perez. He'll make the grab. Side retired. So here's Munoz. You have to figure they're going to have a pinch hitter here. It's going to be Munoz, Johnson in the pitcher spot. First pitch. Fouled away. Fouled the fastball away, 0-1. Went down swinging. He went down swinging his first time up. Slider dots the corner. And quickly, Munoz behind 0-2. That was the 0-2 pitch from Wheeler. Swing and a miss. Out in front of the curveball. Goes with the breaking ball. And that's 8 strikeouts now for Wheeler. 1 out here in the 6th. It's not going to... Swinging a curveball swung on and missed. And Johnson behind 0-1. Johnson struck out swinging back in the third. 0-1. Got a piece of the changeup and sent that one foul. And he was behind the changeup of all things. 0-2. And they're going to say swung on and meh. It's strike three. So it looks like Luis Ordonez will come out for a pinch hitter, and it will be Scott Richardson. It'll be Scott Richardson. Get another look at Richardson's numbers. Richardson is 1 for 12 on the season. This is his 12th appearance. So it has not gone very well. Swing and a miss at the fastball. 0-1. On the cusp double digits, looking to throw that for. That's the first pitch that missed the zone all game. So 1-1. He's about to throw his 50th pitch of the game. 50th pitch of the game coming up for Wheeler. Called strike, 1-2. So here comes the 1-2 pitch. In there, strike three called. 10 strikeouts through 6 innings. And it looks like it's going to be Norberto Pena to pitch the top of the pitch the 7th. He'll face Willie Hayes, who's had a. And no further substitutions for Miami. And here is. First pitch swing, he fouls it off. 0-1. It was a four-seam fastball. To left field, to right field, I should say, that's down for a base hit. That's just his second hit. So here's Williams. Williams, plenty of power against left. That's going to find the hole, base hit. And they're going to call that one a double. Doubles to right center. So Wheeler will come up with 2 on and nobody out. So second and third. So Hayes at third, Williams at second, nobody out. And Wheeler, who has a triple himself in this game, has also got a bit of pop. To right field, shallow. Will he try? He's tagging. Throw is cut off. He will score. It is a sacrifice fly. And that'll bring in another run to make it an even 20 for New York. 20 runs on 26 hits for the Mets. So far, it's 1 out here in the 7th. Runner on second, 1 out. Here's Fuentes. And they're going to check on Fuentes 3 for 5. Swing and a miss. Here comes the throw. Not in time. And so takes a bit of a gamble, and it pays off as Williams steals a base. To center field. Falling. It's in there for a base hit. So that's his 4th hit. If only he could get that double. Fouled off. As Fuentes was off and running. That fastball bit close inside. And now he's off again. Base hit up the middle. Fuentes heading for third. He's going to go for second and not hesitate. So Tate, and that is a sort of an unofficial cycle, as he's now standing on second with one away with Fuentes at third. So here's Signs looking for. He also is popped up. And Fuentes is going to tag. So good heads-up base running by the Mets has netted them 2 extra runs. It's now 22-0. So Signs. So here's Boscan's getting loose in the bullpen for the Marlins. Here's Barkett, 2 for 4. Driven in 4 runs. Out in Welba. Swing and a miss at the slider. But there's a stolen base for Moore. He swipes another one. Hits this one in the air to right field, but playable. And that'll do it. So it's time to stretch here at Pro Player Stadium. Mets up a ton. As the Mets 22, the Marlins zip. So it's been one of those games for Wheeler. Lots of strikeouts. Not much in terms of offense for his opponents. Dingman steps in, he's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss at the fastball. Struck out and fouled out. There's a breakdown of his at-bats. 0-1. That's in for a called strike, the slider. The slider really has been working for Wheeler, as there's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss. And this one goes to 11. It's his 11th strikeout. So far, the only one of the Mets not to have driven in a run so far is Reyes. And Reyes will be due up second in the top of the 8th. So here's Perez, 0 for 2. He's popped to short and fly to left. Called strike on the fastball, 0-1. He's one of the few batters that he has already faced that has not struck out. Bailey Griffey waits on deck. And that is a ground ball to its first. Barkett takes it to the bag himself, 2 away. So there's 2 out, nobody on. Here's Bailey Griffey. Griffey, the regular center fielder. I don't believe he's any relation to Ken Griffey Jr., but one could not be surprised. Griffey comes into this game with a .240 batting average, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. Okay, if not solid hitter. Can dot that corner with the fastball. Control has been there. The velocity's been there. 0-1 pitch. Changeup popped up down third base side. Williams will handle it. Side retired. So we are through 7. Mets maintain their 22-run lead. So here comes d'Arnaud. d'Arnaud 3 for 5. And he shoots the gap into right center. That's going to be an extra base hit. He's already got 1 triple. Can he get a second? No, this time, however, he's content with stopping at second with a double. So here's Reyes. Chance to finally drive in that run. Fly ball into right center field. It's fairly deep. And it is one hops the fence. A run is in. He's chugging for third. He will make it. It is an RBI triple for Reyes. Just missed a home run by a matter of feet. Grounded towards second. And he loses the play. So let's take a look at what they scored. They do score an infield hit. They do score that an infield hit for. They do score that an infield hit for Hayes. And that is going to be as an RBI. It's now 24-0. Speaking of someone who is another. Grounded. And they get him this time. The runner moving, he'll get out to second, one away. Stays out of the double play. And Wheeler sends one to right center. That's going to be out of here. Zach Wheeler helps his own cause with a 2-run homer. Wheeler's 7th of the year. Goes an even 385 into the stands. And that is going to be it for Pena. So Kevin Boscan coming in. It looks like he'll take over, and he might be there. Last pitcher they're willing to use. Wheeler with his 6th, driving in 6 runs. Has driven in 6 runs in this game. So here's Julio Fuentes. 3 singles and a triple, 4 for 6. And that is a diving stop by Perez. Throw not in time. So an infield base hit for his 5th hit of the game. So here's Moore, 5 for 6. And he has the cycle today. Lined up the middle, that is going to be a base hit. Heading for third is going to be Fuentes. He will make it. First and third. Runners at the corners with just 1 away. So there's his 6th hit of the game. That'll bring up Signs with runners at the corners and 1 away. Signs 4 for 5. Just the home run, looking for that elusive dinger to get him the cycle. Swing and a miss. The throw, not in time. So the Mets have been running roughshod. Have been running roughshod. 0-1. That is crushed. Goodbye. Crushed to left, a 3-run shot. Another 380-plus shot, 383, I believe. Before it hit something. So for Signs, that is home run. That is home run number 25. And it's now a 29-0 ball game. To second base, that'll be the second out. Barkett's having a little bit of... seen his playing time kind of diminish. And Darno pops this one up. Right side. And that will do it. But a 7-run outburst extends the Mets' lead. It's now 29-0. So here is Billy Ainsworth to lead off the bottom half, the last of the 8th inning. Has managed to mow through this. Swing and a miss. 0-1 the count. 0-1. Breaking ball, swing and a miss. And he's quickly ahead of Ainsworth, 0-2. He hasn't struck out Ainsworth yet. Ainsworth has grounded to second and flied to right. The closest they come to a base hit so far. And he's down looking at the fastball. Number 12 for Wheeler on the night. 1 out here in the 8th. So in steps John Kotze. Kotze looking to avoid the dreaded hat trick. He struck out twice already. First pitch. Changeup looked at. It's in for a called strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball. They're saying it's a called strike. Half swing, and they say it's a strike anyway. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he has been hat-tricked. So it's 2 out, nobody on. Number 13, the Baker's dozen. Change up, swing and a miss. 7 consecutive strikes. Can he make it a second immaculate inning? 0-1. Swing and a miss. He's one pitch away from doing it a second time in this game. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He's got it. A second immaculate inning. So we are through 8. We go to the 9th. Mets lead it 29. Lead is 29. So here is Reyes. Pair of triples and a run. Hit to right field. Coming in is Kotze. He'll make the grab, 1 pitch and 1 out. So here's Hayes, 3 for 6. 2 singles and a triple of his own. Lined and caught by the shortstop. So he's robbed yet again. And that's hitting the gap towards right center. That is going to be short, missing the home run by feet, but he's going to have himself a 3-bagger. His 3rd triple. He's got a 3rd triple. And they refuse to go quietly. That is Williams' 5th hit and 3rd triple of the evening. Lots of triples to go around. In fact, Wheeler, 2 for 4, but he's got a triple of his own. His other hit, a home run, and that's through the middle. That's a base hit. That's going to bring in a run. There's his 3rd hit. And so that'll make it an even 30 runs for New York. They scored in every inning except the 5th. So Boscan is now touched up for a run of his own, for 4 runs now. They certainly don't like to wait. So here's Fuentes, 5 for 7. 4 singles and a triple. And that is gloved by... And that's another line. So here we go, last of the 9th. Mets, as it's been said, have all the runs and all the hits. It'll be Munoz, Johnson, pitcher spot. Munoz 0 for 2, pair of swinging strike 3. Swung at strike 3. Went down swinging. Makes contact, Barkett dives, grabs it, throws to Wheeler. Covering first. 1 pitch, 1 out. So he's got, there's the 25th out. 2 more to go. And it looks like it is going to be Jim Snyder getting the pinch hit appearance. He's going to be pinch hit. We'll pinch hit here in the 9th inning. Snyder coming in. Snyder, who did not start today in lieu of hoping to give him some rest, comes in the game with a .292 average, 2 homers, 12 runs batted in. Now you see his numbers in more detail. Here comes the first pitch from Wheeler. Sliced foul. Will Williams get a play? No. It's into the camera well. And the guy with good speed, so you want to be careful. Swing and a miss. And now Snyder behind 0-2. He's already got 14 punch-outs. He's already thrown his 70th pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, 1 to go. 15 strikeouts for Zach Wheeler. And it looks like we're going to have another pinch hitter. This one for Kevin Boscan, and it is going to be Luis Cram. Cram will be will hold the last out for the Marlins. Cram 9 hits and just 27 at bats, but one of them was a home run. So 0-1, first pitch, slider swung on and missed. Actually offers at it. They actually offer it at this time. 0-1. Change up, and that's in, and that's in there. And now they're down to their final strike. Wheeler just 73 pitches. Here comes number 74. Will it end it? Yes, it will. Strike 3, and the ball game is over. So he has perfectoed the Marlins. And that is going to do it. So Zach Wheeler picks up the win. Sheets will be saddled with the loss. So there's, Wheeler gets his 11th win. Sheets takes the loss, his 8th on the year. Final score from Miami. It's the Mets 30 and the Marlins nothing. Thank you for joining us tonight. For everybody here, this is Bernie Burns signing out, saying thanks, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time.